Okay, this is a Xerox Nuvera 120 production system. I'm going to change the fuser roller in it. I'm not a Xerox technician, I don't work for Xerox. I just get put in situations where this job has to be printed, it's got to get out now, and our service contract with Xerox is just a 5x8, 5 days a week, 5 days a week, 8 to 4, and that's it. Anything over that, I think Xerox charges like $300 an hour to come in and do work, so I've had to learn how to do a lot of this stuff to keep jobs going. Ideally, you'll do it when the machine is cool, like it is now. I mean, we came in with nothing running, so I could do this. But I've had to change them in the middle of a run and just pull it out. They're super hot, so you have to be careful. It will burn you, but
375 degrees is what they run at.
Yeah, I don't. They're hot.
I looked it up. It's 375 degrees.
They're hot. But what I'm gonna do is take the fuser assembly out, take the lamp out of it, take the roller out, put a new roller in, put it back together, and reinstall it, and then go in. I know the passwords to get into the service side of the software, so I can tell it I put a new one in, and we keep track of how many clicks we have on each roller. But that's it. This will show you how to change a fuser roller out in case you get in a bind and have to do one. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is pull out the fuser. And see, that doesn't need to be changed. I've learned a trick because everything we run is pre-printed stock, pre-printed letterheads, and we get it up here wet. So all the ink, the offset ink off the pre-printed head transfers to these rollers. But if it's not too bad, I can take a piece of Scotch-Brite and just knock that ink off and the roller continues working. But to take this out, I need a Phillips head screwdriver. And you've got 4 screws here. And these don't come out, they just, I don't know what these are called. They just loosen up. And back here, I'll use this for the camera purpose. There's I don't know if you can see in here, there's a little plug here, a little flat plug. You just pull that out. And
I didn't really see where you pulled it out from.
I'll show when I get this out, I'll show it.
Okay.
Then you just grab just pull it out. And I just set it upside down. So that's my bad fuser assembly. And actually you can see I've got grooves in here and I'm down to below the coating. So this needed to be changed regardless. And to change that from this side, I need a torque wrench and unplug the lamp. And then up in here is the screw. Then you gotta take this end cap off. There's your plug through it. Alright, over here you just have a Phillips head screwdriver. Phillips head screw that will loosen up and let this fall out of the way. And this lamp is plugged in to here, so you unplug it, pull this all the way off, feed the lamp through, then the star wrench again, because down here There's another one. You can use this torque wrench.
Try to get.
Or you can use a number 7 nut driver. If you got a Phillips head and nut driver, a number 7, you can probably take this machine apart. Loosen that up. This little retaining clip, it holds the lamp in place.
Is that the metal thing you're holding on to?
Yep. So that's all going to come off, like so. Now, without touching the glass, you remove this lamp. That's what heats the heat roller up. Pull it through carefully and set that off on something. I just use a tub.
You don't want to smack it or anything?
No, I'd probably not. Then it's a matter, if this was hot, I'd take a couple of screwdrivers and reach inside and pull it out. This moves, so you have to watch when you reinstall it, get these grooves in there so that this heat roller can move back and forth as it's running. And you just pull this one out.
Ooh, nice and shiny.
There's my new one.
Nice and shiny.
And get that in. Watch those grooves on these bushings. And there we go. And that drops in place. And make sure that you can slide back and forth. And I have some high temp grease I like to put on this gear. Just squeeze a little bit out onto it. And it helps the transmission inside there. It helps keep these gears running kind of smooth. It doesn't take a lot. That's all we needed. So now we're going to put our lamp back in there.
Without touching the glass.
Exactly. And once you get it going, stick your finger in this end, feel for it, and help guide the cable back out, like so. And the first piece that I put back on is this one. And there's two little knobs on there with corresponding indentions in here to let you know you've got it in the right place. This is a I forget what he calls that, but it's important to have.
Just a thing.
Okay, there is where we need that. Let me get my driver. All right. Okay, the reason I put this one in first is now I can take my lamp, run it through there, and that'll hold it for when I put this side back together. Okay, this one's going to take to put this end on, you got to maneuver around a little bit and twist it. And inside here, you'll see where that end of the lamp has to fit.
Let me grab a flashlight.
And there we go.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah. And get your screw ready.
Should be able to pick it up pretty good.
Yeah. Find it in here. And screw this side down. Make sure that your lamp is still inside of that little pocket it has to be in. Tighten it down. Then bring the cord around and snap it back in. So that side's complete. Now your cord is going to come through here to this end. This one goes in through here, the bottom. Put the cover back on. Get your Phillips head screw to get it started. Then plug these back together. Twist these wires in here. Bring that back around to hold it in place. And you now have a new fuser roller in your fuser assembly. All you're going to do is pick it back up, drop it back into here, just like so. And my plug over here, let me get on this side, maybe you can
Maybe be able to get it a little bit better.
there's where it plugs into. This is the plug.
All right, see it? Yep.
And that just simply goes back into there. Then,
You can sort of see. I mean,
yeah,
it's not like
there's only one plug back there. There's nothing else. You can't accidentally plug it in somewhere else.
Yeah, it's just tough to see. There's not a lot of room.
Then all you have to do is tighten
Those four
the
screws
assembly
back.
back down.
You have to do it like
Nah,
in a specific order.
nope. If you don't get it tight, it'll bounce around on you and make all kinds of funny noises and jam. So you know. And that's it. That replaced a fuser roller.
Cool.
And I'll turn the printer on so it heats up.
So we know that it's
Now we continue on with the job. The job gets printed tonight like they wanted. And that's how simple it is to change one. Don't let it scare you. I'm out.